today's campsite presentation. So yeah, Rick, the stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning, everyone. Nice to have you here. I was not prepared for the presentation, but I will do my best. First of all, thank you for having us here in Bucharest. For us, it's a really good pleasure to come and have the chance to meet all of you and have a little bit of interaction. We will keep this in a strip chat way, very simple, precise, and we just go to the topics and what is the most important thing about money. No bullshitting, but first I will present you a video and then we continue. You can play it, please. I also want to enjoy it. Nice. I want to, why I show you this video, it's not the newest one we have, and I will tell you at the end of the presentation why I show you this video. I will start really quick with our presentation. I'm here with two members of my team, Chloe, which is our community Russian manager, and our PR manager, which is Thomas. And then we are just here to be with you guys. Our presentation is very, we have the normal slides that we win these awards, we have this amount of payments, this kind of things, which is, I think it's not very important, but I will base this on facts. And when we started 2.5 years, almost 3 years, our member base was about 5 million only. Nowadays, we have average 300 million of visitors, which is really good. So this means that we increase every day 100% our new users. The amount of registrations we are having is enormous. And basically, on 2 years, we achieved the expectations we had for the site for 5 years. So we are exceeding our expectations, which is pretty good. As you may know, we are part of the family of X-Hamster and also Traffic Stars. Now I want to do this very, very public because now every show we go, starting for next year, Traffic Stars and Strip Chat and X-Hamster, we're going to be shown as one big company. And the reason of this is like we had a new, we made very, very important deals with publishers and traffic companies. And this means that this number that I show you, about 300 millions, it will be hopefully the double in a really short time. And this is basically what everyone needs is traffic on the rooms. We have new the virtual reality that is working, and actually we tested first here in Romania. It's doing pretty good. The studios that are using it are using this advantage in order to promote the new models. And basically with this new technology, they are having double of exposure, the models that are using VR. Like I say, we have contests, you can compete. Now we separate the contest from girls and boys, and so they are not mixed anymore. Now, sorry, I just want to tell you that in the last month, we made a really huge deal with a traffic company. This is one of the main reasons then we actually we are moving to a new office with a double of the people, double of development, double of everything. And I want to tell you that now, this is a very open announcement. In August and September, still I will find for the date, most probably it's going to be the last week of September, but we will invite to our lovely office, which is in Cyprus, to the best 200 models of the site. We will have an island gathering in Cyprus, in Ayanapa, and basically it's going to be based on results. So now the competition is going to be to have the chance to come, whatever, if you are based on India or China or Russia, doesn't matter. We want to fly you in from your location to Cyprus. We want to welcome you. We want to treat you as the queen you are or the king you are in order to show you our appreciation, because in the strip chat we have really clear that without you guys we are basically nothing. So this is the way we are heading now. We just want to show a lot of support to our models. We basically starting for hopefully next month, on the first day, we will have a new rating system, which is going to be very beneficial for everyone. It's going to be based on productivity. It's going to be based on the amount of users you have. And it's going to be very clear, transparent. It's going to be understandable for everyone. So there is not going to be like, hey, do you know how does it work? Maybe if I put one picture or two, if I have users or tokens or whatever. Or management decide like the same way we do all our business. We want to be the same with the ratings and promotions, everything. We don't have exclusivities with no one, but everyone has, like, if you has the same chance to make money. So basically, if you contact us, you come to us and say, hey, Rick or Thomas, whatever, I want to be part of that. Then we help you. For example, Thomas is creating a really great campaigns on XBs, magazines. We have now a blog. What's the domain? Blog.stripchat, and basically he's doing all the promotion for the models. And it's not like you have to be special or something to get this kind of promotion. Everyone can have this. So basically, it's just these three new things we have: the new rating system, the deal we made with this company about traffic, and the new, let's say, competition. We don't want to call it the competition, but we want to have the pleasure to welcome 200 of our most valuable models. And also, we want to have an option like, hey, maybe I'm in position 201, but I was so close. Okay, maybe we make a deal and we find a way to bring you in if you really want to come to this gathering and you don't want to miss it. We're going to be right here on the booth. Basically, you have questions about how to do better, what deals we got, the traffic or things like that, just come to us. We are here to answer all the questions. And that's it. Nothing new, nothing changed. We just want to work harder for you guys and to bring you more traffic, more new features on our platform. Our developers are always crazy about development. I don't know, the people who works in the strip chat here? The people who works with us, thank you so much. They can see that every day, every week, we have something new. You know, there's something changed on the platform. We have new albums, ticket shows, blah, blah, blah. I cannot even follow all the developments these guys do. And this is one of our passions, to have always a really dynamic, user-friendly, friendly platform. And so our models and users can have fun. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time. I give the spot to the next company, which are ready. I can see their eyes. They are telling me to finish. Give a big applause to you guys, and thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, guys, thank you so much, Rick. So I didn't get to present myself, sorry. It was a bit crazy. So I'm Christina. You will see me a bit today and tomorrow with the panels. And we're ready to introduce the next one. Okay. We're ready to introduce our next panel, streammate, Catalina. Hi.
Thank you. Okay, so should I speak in Romanian or in English? We also have some foreigners, so it would be better if I speak in English. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Catalina. I'm representing Streamate in Europe from the past 4.5 years. The things that I will say today are basically new things that have been happening since last year, since we had our presentation here at Bcams. So how do we start the slide? Yeah, that's Streamate. All right. Now let me see if it works. Okay. So, SM Connect. Probably the ones who already work with us know what SM Connect is. It's a new layout of Streamate for streaming. And we kept developing this in the moment when we found out that the Flash will be completely removed from the browsers. Therefore, SM Connect is completely out of Flash. Thank you very much. And we kept developing the layout in a way that it will make the models comfortable enough to work with it. There are many similarities between SM Connect and the old classic streaming interface. So we changed actually this part. I don't know, does this have a laser? No? Okay. So we changed this part. Here is where the models are seeing all the customers who enter their rooms. Previously, it used to be here. And the options that were listed in SM Connect here previously as a menu, we transformed them into icons, just to make sure it's enough space to also make the streaming where the model sees herself larger. So it's the best streaming method we have in the present, and this will be the one remaining for the future. Cam-to-cam experience. Previously, this used to be a problem. When a customer would give cam to the model, it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until the image would reach the model, so there would always be a long delay between what the model sees and what the customer sees. The new cam-to-cam we have, it's actually real time. Probably there is a 1 second delay maximum. So it's as if you would have a call on Skype and there is no delay. That's what we have right now in SM Connect. Gold menu. We
So our Skype Private plugin allows our models to get paid for every minute they spend in a call. You can also reject calls from non-members on Skype Private and different settings. Okay. On top of Skype, we also have another platform called Discord. Maybe you've heard of it, or maybe you didn't. But Discord, it's familiar in the gaming industry. But what we did is create another platform that our models could use to earn money. So we have, by now, Skype, Discord, and a third platform we are using is WhatsApp. Who here uses WhatsApp? Everyone in the room, I know. I use it every day to talk to my friends, my family. We stay up about life. We send pictures. I have a group with my girls. All the girls have. I have a group with all, with all my friends. Also, I have a group for someone's birthday. You know how that is. So, for WhatsApp, I want to know if we have some studio representatives, studio owners here. Raise your hands, don't be shy. I saw you in the back, and you. Okay, so, especially for Bcams, we have a promotion, and we offer 100% earnings from what your models are earning. That's amazing, I know. And come find me at our booth, and I will be happy to give you all the details. So, moving on. We have 3 platforms: Skype, Discord, and WhatsApp. I would like to offer you some other reasons why you should use Skype Private. We have no broadcasting or streaming, so you have no freeloaders. We have 24/7 live chat support, and you have someone whenever you need it most. But about that, my colleague Steven, there, you can see it, will talk about in a bit. We have the highest commission in the industry. It starts at 75% and goes as high as 86%. And I think it's, no. Yes. So, like I said, there's no broadcasting, no streaming, no freeloaders. We have different settings for our plugin. Like I was saying earlier, you can reject calls for non-members on Skype Private, so you don't waste your time with them, with people asking for free stuff. You know how that is. Also, we have another setting which you can reject calls from members with a less balance than, let's say, 5 minutes. If your price per minute is $2 and you don't want your calls to be shorter than 5 minutes, you can use that setting and you can reject calls from members with a less balance than $10. It's your choice, you can use it or not. This way you can have only premium members. Moving on. So, what do our members search for? Like I mentioned before, Skype is used for communicating with your friends and family. So, of course, our members take it very seriously. So what they are searching for is GFE, Girlfriend Experience. They want to talk with the one, that one who they can talk about their life. They want the one that they can trust, that one. Has ever happened to you from a member to tell you that he loves you? It did. Okay. I want to go back now to our WhatsApp sexting platform called Our Little Secret. I know it's of interest, so I will tell you everything about it. So, you already know that WhatsApp is secure and private. So is Our Little Secret. You can connect with your members. You can stay connected with them throughout the day. Imagine this. If your whale, you know what a whale is. You all do, right? We are all searching for the whale. When your whale is at work, you have now push notifications to WhatsApp, and you can earn money when that member is not online, when he's at work. So, like I said, think of the possibilities. Like I said before, we have a promotion for Bcams, and I really want you to come and look for me so we can talk all about it. You can earn 100% of what your models are making. So, of course, you want to know where do our members come from, so you can determine what hours are best to be online. We have first position is occupied by USA. Second, it's UK, then Canada, Germany, and Australia. These are our top 5 countries in terms of members. They are followed by France, Italy, Norway, and Switzerland, of course, and so on. So, like I told you in the beginning of the presentation, I would like to talk to you about our amazing percent. 75% is amazing. How do we get to 86? There are 2 steps to reach the maximum payout. So, the first step is increasing your percent from 75 to 80% by using the referral links you have in your account. You share that referral link with a model that wants to join Skype Private. She creates an account with that link, and every qualified model you get on Skype Private, you earn 0.1% for life. So, what means qualified? A qualified model means she needs to receive at least 1 payout or 1 withdrawal approved. That's the first step. Moving on to the second step, from 80, you can get from 80 to 86. So, again, you have to use the links you have in your account that are called extra 6% promo. And you can share that link with your members, the one that want to join Skype Private and chat with you. So, how is it working? You share your referral link with a member that wants to join Skype Private. He creates an account through that link. After he will add at least $10, that's the minimum amount he can add, he becomes a qualified member. And what happens next? Every time he will have a pay-per-minute call with you, you will receive extra 6% from that call. Let me explain again. So, if you are a model with $1 per minute, let's say, and you have 100 minutes call with a member, you get 100 minutes for that call, and you will also get 6% from that call, which is $6. So in total, you would have $100 plus $6, it's $106. Easy, right? Yes. Okay, so in conclusion, with Skype Private, you can engage with your members on 3 platforms. It's Skype, Discord, and WhatsApp. There are no freeloaders, no streaming, no broadcasting. You can think of it as a passive income. What do I mean by passive income is, who here works on multiple campsites? Don't be shy. Okay, so while you broadcast, you just open our plugin. You log into your account on skypeprivate.com. And because there's no broadcasting, every time you receive a call from a member on Skype, you take our paid call. After that call concludes, you can return to your broadcasting. That's why I say passive income. And like I said, we have 24/7 live chat support, and we have the highest commission in the industry. What that was? 86, right. So to show you how much we care about our models, I would like to introduce to you now Steven, which is the head of our support department, and he manages our Sky Private superheroes. Give it up to Steven. I forgot one thing.
An important one. Okay. Hello, guys. Steven here. Do we hear each other? Yeah? Yeah, good. I hope you're not bored yet, neither hungry, although I am. 10 minutes more of our presentation, and we are done with Sky Private presentation. I hope you got useful information from Lara. So, I'm Steven. I'm head of support at Sky Private. Joined the team 2 years ago with actually no experience whatsoever in this industry. It was for my first time touching this zone. But with a very clear plan from then till now to actually make the transition toward delivering excellent customer support and customer experience, because that has been and still is one of our objectives. And here I am, 2 years after, talking to you, sharing, let's say, some insights of our story, some points of where is Sky Private Support now. And above all, I think what is really important is how Sky Private Support helps you, helps your business, helps your performance. Out of all my daily duties or job description, or call it as you want, what I will be focusing on today is about delivering happiness and delivering results, because I think that in the end, no matter if it's on the professional side or in the personal one, we all look for the same. We look for happiness and also results. Am I right? Of course I am. Okay, this is a quote. Actually a very interesting one, and I have a very interesting story with this quote. I will not go into details. Just one point, I got this 4 or 5 years ago from one of my clients. And yes, I used to use a lot the impossible word. I'm not using that anymore. This has become, let's say, a mindset for me and a lesson at the same time. And since I joined the team, what I was focusing on, and I'm still doing this, is first what is necessary. What was necessary at that time, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and today, because things change and we have to adapt. We have to actually provide you with the needs that you have at the time, and also on what is possible. We are a team of 11 people, but I will not refer to ourselves like people, but superheroes. That's how we like to call ourselves. Actually, that's an idea that came some time ago from Alex, company CEO. I don't know exactly, Alex, what was you were thinking at that time, but thank you for that. And I think it really represents us. A team from 2 continents, and I think that this is already a key of success, at least for us, having this team for 2 continents. Because what 2 continents means diversity, means different people, different background, different culture, that can actually understand you better, understand your needs better, and therefore we can provide you with tailored assistance. I was saying about continents, and I was saying about different people, therefore different language skills. At the time, we can support you in 4 native languages. Of course, English, but then Romanian, Spanish, and Russian. And of course, more others throughout a very performant software that we are using, translator software. So no matter how you decide to get in touch with us, just do it. It's on us to make it better. Okay, I was talking about people, about my team, about my superheroes. So I think it's time to meet them. Probably to some of you, maybe, they are familiar. These faces are familiar from the live chat. Are they? Have you saw them? Of course. Well, I'm not going to say too much about this. I'm just going to smile because I'm proud of each of them. And it's on you to decide if we're really a good team, as we should. Some of our values, I will not go into too much details neither here, but just 4 points which are very important to me. First would be understanding, and I'm not talking here about understanding within the team. I'm talking about actually understanding you and understanding our customers, their needs, their business, because I think that's the base. Then it's innovation, because although we are not developers, we do behave like ones. Actually, I have someone in the team, Daniel, if you're listening, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. We have someone in the team really passionate about new tools, new features. We can do this, we can try this, we can test this. So all the time we focus in having efficient communication with you guys and best support that we can give you. Performance, because I like numbers, I look at numbers, and I think that after 2 years, my guys do the same. And authenticity, the last but not the least, because what you can expect from us, from communicating with us, it's a human interaction. What human interaction means, yes, sometimes things might not be 100% perfect, if that's what you're expecting, but at least you're gonna have an honest answer and a sincere one. And yes, we do know how to say I'm sorry, and we do know how to put ourselves in your shoes, before all. I was saying about numbers, so again, numbers. At the time, we are interacting in a month with around 20K active users, so users with whom we have at least one form of contact. An average first response time year to date of 1 minute 32 seconds, which I'm very proud of. 2% escalation rate. What this means? It means that we are able to solve on the spot immediately 98% of the cases that come to us. And I know that that's what you're expecting. A solution fast and immediate. The last but not the least, and let's say one of the things that really makes us proud of our work, is that 93% of our users rated us as awesome support. So again, that number really says something. If we look a little bit back and today, short comparison of 2016, let's say beginning of support in Sky Private, and today. In 2016, we were 3 people working with tickets and around 48 hours average first response time. I was looking in the room for some reactions, because I know it's bad. It's really bad. It might be customer supported, but definitely not customer experience, and not a good customer experience. Where we are now, 11 superheroes, as I said, with a live chat system, and 50 seconds average first response time for October this year. I will underline this again and again, because it's 93, it's a number we are proud of, and to us, that's a very important result that really tells us if we're going in the right way or not. Looking at this number, I would say that we do go in the right way. Here are some reviews that we get on a daily basis from our users, and if we look a little bit on what they appreciate. So we have a first model, Ms. Milana. It's one of our performance models, and she likes about us that we are fast and that we are friendly. A second feedback, it's again about speed of answer, which I know it's crucial. Another feedback goes on the same zone of fast response and a very helpful team. A more general one, que excelente servicio. I hope my Spanish skills did improve. Another comment from this time a Romanian studio, one of the studios we really have a long relationship with, and they appreciate about us that we are results oriented, we are a friendly team and open to feedback. A member just gave us a feedback which it really made my day, saying that we are the best customer support he has encountered. And Happy Slot, another performance model from us, which is super happy in general with Sky Private. So, if I would now conclude on how I can help you, how my team can help you, that's the answer. If you'll ever be in this position, computer says no, and I'm 100% sure it will happen. Don't hesitate and just go to skyprivate.com support, or just log into your account. look after the blue chat bubble and get in touch with us. It's enough. That's all you have to do. It's on us to solve it and to help you. We're about to end the presentation, the Skype Private presentation. So if you have any questions, either me or Laura, we can help you, or you can visit us in the booth and talk of whatever you want to talk. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for listening us, and have a beautiful day.
So, any questions? Any questions? Does anyone have a question? I would be really happy to answer. Please. No questions. Okay, then if you change your mind, you can find us at our booth. Looking forward to see you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. And looking forward to our next friend. Before we take the break, I'm live presentation. Okay, so it seems that we will have to wait for them a bit. Wait. So, yeah, they should start any moment now. Știi ce să facem acum? Cred că o să plecem. Ce? Acum, da, la 20. So, everyone, we have our friend from I Am Live here. Ready?
Hello to you all, and thank you for coming to see I'm Live presentation. Usually for this kind of event, we are sending the people that in charge of studios and models in our company. But today you got me, so you fucked. There's nothing to do about it, but still. We have only 15 minutes or so. In these 15 minutes, I want to better demonstrate you and talk to you about I'm Live, about its strength, and especially when considering models and studios. So basically we are in the field of webcam since 2002. It's many years since. We have close to 80 million members registered in our database. Most of them are English speakers. Even though we are a company from Europe, basically from Andorra, which is between Spain and France, we are still considered to be an American company as far as the database of user geos concerned. We're talking about thousands of users coming every minute to I'm Live as a free user status, and our guys and girls have the, I would say, the job to convert them into paid members. The site is premium site, which means that the user needs to pay before he can do pretty much anything else on the site. Unlike freemium sites that merging in the last few years, like Chatterbait and Bcams, when there you can see everything for free, and if you want to tip, you can tip and do private shows and so forth, but it's open for everyone. Now, for years in I'm Live, we're trying to lead the industry, and we're trying to give studios and models the respect they deserve. And what you see here, the 70-30 percentage, is a demonstration of that, and I will talk about it for a second. Today, there is a situation that the models become part of the machine that brings traffic to the site. The reason for that is the model become super successful, they become famous in some parts, in some sites. They have their own social networks account, they got their own other accounts, they got sometimes their own sites. We have, sorry, we have in I'm Live girls that have their own sites. And then they become as an affiliate basically, and they drive traffic to the system. Now, we know for a fact that in most other platforms, if the user if the girl bring traffic to the site is actually giving the girl some kind of an extra revenues for it or extra percentage, but that's it. One of the things that you're not aware of is that when model bring user to the platform, 90% of the money will not spend on that model. Wow, yes, again, 90% of what this user will spend will not be on the model that brought him in through her link. Why is that? Is because once he see all the collection of girls and guys, he decide to spend the money in other places. That means that if I'm working now, for example, in Live Jasmine or StreamMate, I just bought a user, they gave me an extra, if they did, I don't know even, but they gave me an extra because I brought this user, but I will not enjoy from this user benefits because most of the money will not spend on me anyway. I would like to think that it will happen, but it won't. This is the reason we came with the 70-30 percentage complex. That means that if you are bringing as a model, using your referral link and bringing a user to I'm Live, you're getting 70% for life on whatever this user pays on your room, which is a lot. It's almost the most you can get. But you also get 30% from what this user is paying on your other platform friends. That means that you don't have to work. You can be quitting the industry and going to be something completely else, but still getting for life 30% from every dollar this user spent on a different girl on the platform, only because you brought him first. And this is, as far as I am aware, no other company does that. And this is from the understanding that the user, it's maybe a secret of platforms to let you all think that the user is spending all the money on you, and then if you are promising you 70%, it will be enough, right? But in reality, he's not spending all the money on you, and therefore, we came up with the 30% of revenues, which are silent. You don't have to do anything for them. Now, I think that a big company like I'm Live needs to come up with new stuff all the time. I pointed out that we are a premium site, and this is exactly what we are. That means that most of the action happens between a member and a model on a private room. This is where most of the money comes from. Saying this, we don't want to lose exhibitionist models to freemium site, and we want to allow models to have more than one member in the room, to have a show open to everything, to have a show that they can set up a criteria of how much money they want to earn, and therefore we came with the Candy Show. The Candy Show, it's actually a show open for many people, as much as people as you want to be in. The Candy Show allows the model to perform to a lot of people. The people can see the content, they can become editors, they can direct the scenes, they can send tips and traffic and gifts, sorry. And this is a very good tool for models that want to make money this way, not just from private one-to-one shows. The vibes are now active on I'm Live in all the rooms, in the free live chat, in the private chat, and obviously in the Candy Show. All the members can see them, the free members as well, not just the paid members. This is a great converting tool, and it's also a great tipping tool. Because once you see the vibe icon on the room as a member, it drives you to pay money, it drives you to send tip, it drives you to do something. It's around 20 different devices that you can use. On I'm Live, we're integrated with all of them. I believe everybody in this room knows that already. Now, I will talk a little bit about I'm Live and the way the company built, because people sometimes make mistakes. I'm Live is just the flagship site of a very big group that's called the IML Group. IML Group have a lot of sites, close to 50,000 of them actually, which the biggest and the well-known is I'm Live, but we have a lot of sites. One of them, for example, is Sexier, which is a site with 25 billion members already. We have fetish sites, we have gay sites, superman.com. We have one of the biggest Shimel site in the webcam industry called shimel.com, and we have 32,000 sites, white label sites with partners. So it's a lot of sites. It's a lot of sites. And it's important for you to understand that according to your niche, once you're online across all our sites. It's not just online on I'm Live, and then in Sexier nobody can see you. It's online across the whole site. And therefore, there's a lot of users coming from many places, but it's all due to your niche. I mean, if you're a Shimel performer, obviously you will not be relevant to all the sites that are not Shimel users. So, but besides that, you're open to everything. Now, these fine gentlemen and ladies here is Mere, which is our model representative, and Adrian. He's ugly, but still he's doing his job. He's the studio manager. These guys are your contact for everything related to your day-to-day job, to your needs. We are very proud of having a real 24/7 team that take care out of our models and studios. It's not just, you know, we say that we have customer service, but we don't. These guys are all the time there waiting. They know every model, every studio. They're willing to take care of your business. And obviously there's myself, which is always available for everything. What I do on I'm Live is taking care of the business side, making sure we will do good contracts, we will have a lot of traffic, we will drink a lot and eat a lot. This is myself. If any of you have questions, now it's the time. Don't rush it. Questions?
Thank you, Shay. Thank you all for joining us. We will have a short break for 1 hour, and then we return at 4:30 with the next presentation. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Richard, and I'm here to show you the future of teleelectronics. This is my project and my platform that connects every campsite to every toy out there. Porn has always led. Ever since the beginning that people could paint on walls, technology has found a way to connect somehow into the people's life and be a sort of erotic subtone to come with every technological step ahead. Gutenberg's press was actually financed by erotica. The good book might have gotten the ball rolling, but you know what actually financed it? It was much more than erotica. It was actually this delightful collection of Italian lifestyles, which is called I Modi. This is what actually got people into reading. 300 years later, this is what people could read. It was the only book they could have actually read. By that time, photography was coming out. So the French invented these French postcards. They were never mailed. They were printed by the million, and they came into categories. They are very close to what actually we consider keywords today. You were sold in pieces of 6. You were supposed to collect them all. If this sounds familiar, porn actually started a tradition of collecting baseball cards or sports cards. And porn still spearheads any major development today. Do you remember 3G? 3G actually used to mean games, gambling, and girls. We are actually waiting for the 5th G today. 3D media started with 80% adult content. This is what has drawn investors in. 10% of the internet's bandwidth is used on adult content. Porn is actually so widespread into everybody's life, but is discreetly swept under the rug. You will only notice it when it is missing. Do you remember the fake threat in Hawaii that happened with the missiles? Sorry. Pornhub actually saw 77% drop in traffic when this happened. Do you know what happened after? People happily returned to finish what they started, and they actually saw a 40% increase in traffic. If you ever owned a VHS, this was an amazing technology. For a small amount of money, you could buy the VCR, then you could buy the tapes. The Motion Pictures Association of America, Disney, Warner, Universal Studios tried to ban it. They sued. But people were so attracted to the concept that for another small amount of money, you could buy a camcorder, you could make your own movies, you could rewatch them, and most importantly, share them, that they kept buying them. The Motion Pictures Association of America lost to porn. I'm not even going to start with the payments, but YouTube has constantly taken hints from Pornhub and other adult players. They had better caching, they had thumbnails on seeking, they had better technology. Everything was better. Think of categories, think of searching. It still just works. And the industry has always been down for experimenting. Now, one day after iPad was launched, in 24 hours, an app was out to stream adult content. In 2010, at the Content Protection Retreat, the porn industry actually wanted to eliminate piracy. I'm not even going to laugh at such an ambitious goal, because of the same reason men don't laugh at their girlfriends. There is an implicit threat they will withhold sex from you. So there are two things with privacy and interaction. These are the things that make adult content either more engaging, or it will make it or break it. Now, privacy, this was easily solved with photography. You wouldn't need a trip to the local cave or to the local Pompeii bordello to actually consume it, but interaction is hard, and good interaction is even harder. Think of how much tech interacted with you. For the past 20 years, you are using the same phone. At one point, you only use it to place calls, and now you are using to make contactless payments, and you are using as a model to stream yourself, connect to your toy, and broadcast yourself over 4G to a global audience. It is said that once you buy a new device, anything with a screen, there is a countdown timer, and in 2 months, it will display some sort of adult content. I've told you that porn can make or break technology and will keep customers engaged even in the front of their own demise. So is tech adoption really slowing down? I hope not. But there is this thing called Internet of Things, and it actually needs a purpose. We are surrounded by all sorts of devices that want to interact with us, and they will constantly grab our attention. But in a world where everybody is buzzing and everything wants our attention, what do we get if the user actually desires said device? I am here with you.
Sorry, can I have a microphone closer, please?
Sure. I'm here with you today to suggest that we lead the industry again and take a step forward. I am Richard. This is Alcove. It is my project, and I'm building luxury teledildonics, tips detection, and a platform to connect everything with everything. People always crave more interaction, all while being further away, more stuff to do and click on, more stuff to like, share, and upvote. They want more apps, all in the front of their computer, from home, from their office, or from their dungeons. Yet, in the age of Wi-Fi hair curling devices, there is no universal easy way to connect toys with websites and paying customers. I've heard of one, and I've actually checked it. It will install its own Chrome and its own plugin. It's not the easiest to use, but it's the closest thing that comes to a standard today. Alcove is a platform where you will set your usernames and the campsites you perform on. You will detect tips and chats, and you will basically make the rules as long as you have a concept how you want to gamify or how this should be implemented. As long as the tips will keep coming, the machine will react. You can either tally the total tips, you can make the users outbid each other, you can conceive any sort of game. We are focusing on major platforms that work with free public chat. We are structured as a startup. We offer our services as software as a service, and we also design custom machines. Now, the only thing you actually need for this is a browser. The browser will connect to our cloud, and that's it. Tokens will roll in, and the machines will react. You can create profiles as a studio, per studio room, per model, per time of day, per performance, per hour. So why isn't this happening more? I think this is the beginning of a wave of development. Everything is early adopter now, so in the rush of this development, there are some models out there. I will not name them, but there is a toy for him and her. There is a very popular Bluetooth one, and some campsites have even introduced their own. There are high-performance toys. I've opened some of them. They are amazing toys, but they're not suitable for professional use. Only one of them has recently integrated with a major platform. So if you're a studio, this is great. We have actually tailored our machines for you. You won't need any hack toys, and if you buy anything high-end, which is not yet integrated, you can integrate with us. Think of the usual workflow. You will need to train the models, and they will need to fiddle around with a remote control or with something on camera. This will take precious interaction time away from paying customers. Or you can hire a shadow operator. There will be somebody outside the camera who will fiddle with the remote control, but this incurs extra costs. We're not doing anything of this. As long as the tips come in, the machines will work. And if you want, we can even integrate with your toys. We also cater to solo models. Now, you don't have to buy anything. We can use already what you have, but if you do, you will not buy anything Chinesey. You will not have to build anything. There is no software to set up. It will simply work. You only need Wi-Fi and internet. Now, regarding the market, I only know the market here in Romania. Venderty of one studio has invested 350,000 just the previous year for a new venture. He says Romania has a huge potential. Bcams he estimates the market at 2.5 million just in 2017 for his business. We estimate 100,000 models, 5,000 studios, and a 20% market penetration rate. That's 1,000 sold machines and 1,000 recurring subscriptions. We plan to invest some of this into research and development and furthering standards for the teledildonics industry. So, what I actually want to do is connect everything. Every toy, every platform, good integration has survived since technology is out there. Think of how you send important info. You send it by email, because corporate email will work with Gmail and Gmail will work with Yahoo. You won't send it with Yahoo Messenger, because Yahoo Messenger doesn't exist anymore. Your bank account works by Visa or MasterCard with every other bank in the world. But think of WhatsApp. WhatsApp is here today, but it will be gone tomorrow. Proprietary software has less chance of surviving than it always had, while open solutions tend to be universally adopted. I want that regardless of your investment in toys, and regardless of your certifications with studios, things should just work, and there shouldn't be any need to limit yourself. People want to stay engaged. Do you remember this graph? 23% of people, despite the threat of incoming missiles, still decided to stay engaged. When there's money on the line, the content better be engaging. Now, Now, we plan expansion to Colombia and Russia, as the law agrees, and I'm saying this because I'm seeing some trends. There is a trend emerging Cali and Bogota where people are disassembling toys, they are connecting them to electricity, and then they are connecting them to Chinese machines. Is this safe? I don't know, but they've obviously seen the business opportunity here, and the implied damage or safety issue, it underweighs the business opportunity. The devices have 5 speeds, just like the original machine, and sometimes they only have 1. But they also work with a non-friendly user plugin. Why do we do this? Well, models performing with machines have consistently shown higher incomes, more long-term customers, and the traffic peaks for the first performances. Thank you. We are Alcov, and we are a team of mechanical engineers, embedded developers, cloud programmers, and we have several people deeply involved in the camming industry. We design and manufacture everything here ourselves. We do not outsource anything, and we are currently open to angel investments and VC capital. Thank you. If there are any questions, I'd be happy to take them. Thank you.